gonna cross midfield for left downwind runway 18, right value.
A Challenger appears.
Yeah. Okay, there's pattern.
Cool. I want you doing about 100 knots or so in the pattern, so about 21 to 2200 RPM will do that.
Okay.
French Valley traffic, White Cirrus taking 18 for southbound departure.
Bring it back when you're done.
Traffic.
French Valley traffic, White Skyhawk crossing the field 2400 for left traffic, runway 18 for the option.
Cool. All right, I don't see anybody to the right. I don't see anybody on the downwind to run into. This is a very Nordo traffic heavy airport, so keep an eye out.
Okay, the Cirrus is on the roll.
Okay. Remember, you're flying a 172, you're not flying an Archer, you can keep it nice and tight.
Yeah.
French Valley traffic, White Skyhawk, left downwind, runway 18.
Okay, he's good.
French Valley traffic, Cessna 3610 Echo, 10 miles to the south.
Cool. Your beams and numbers, power back to 1500 RPM.
Enter left traffic for 18.
Flaps 10.
French Valley.
Trim for 85. Or 80, somewhere around
French
there.
Valley traffic, White Cirrus, off of 18, southbound, French Valley traffic.
French Valley traffic, Cessna 8432, Mike 5, west 3500, crossing midfield for left downwind runway 18, French Valley.
French Valley traffic, White Skyhawk, turning left base 18, French Valley.
Awesome. In the base, turn flaps 20. You can wait if you want till your roll wings level, it's up to you.
Okay.
People get weirded out about asymmetric flaps in a 172, and as far as I'm aware, that's not possible anymore with the new ones, but, you know, safety and all that. So 85 knots is your maximum flap speed beyond 10 degrees. You should be about 70 to 75 on base, and I'm looking for 60 to 65 on final.
Okay.
Play Bob traffic, center.
Remember to use that trim to help you.
6 nautical miles to the north. We're going to be crossing midfield, entering left, downwind for runway 24, play Bob traffic.
French Valley traffic, White Skyhawk, turning final, runway 18, French Valley.
Hey, we're kind of high.
Yeah, we are.
French Valley traffic, Cessna 8432, Mike, is a 3 mile.
That headwind's going to help you with that.
3500 descending, we're going to cross the midfield.
This is a beautifully stable approach, though.
French Valley.
Just a little bit fast.
French Valley, Mooney, 715.
I'm gonna get the flaps out. Drag it up a little bit. Ooh, look at that. Wow. That slows down like crazy.
North at 2,700 will be a 0 airspeed maneuver, French Valley. French Valley traffic, Cessna 3610 Echo, 8 miles to the south, inbound for runway 18.
You can get a short final.
Touch and go, French Valley.
French Valley is a 172 short final 18 in the pattern, French Valley. Cool, trim to help you. I was thinking you're going to need nose up trim, actually.
French Valley, Mooney, 7185 Unicom.
This is a long-ass runway.
Downwind for runway 18, French Valley.
Cool, so remember you'll need a little bit of left rudder in the flare. And power to idle now. Left rudder, easy, easy. You're flaring high.
French Valley traffic, Cessna 8432, Mike,
flap selected up.
to the west, 3000.
What's that center line doing over there?
Field for the left.
Yeah, where's that thing going? Okay, I'm going full power.
Yep. Check your trim as you do that.
Yeah.
Just take a look at it. Hey, it's over there.
Keeps moving on me. I don't know what it's doing.
Hate it when it does that.
That takeoff was a little bit better.
That takeoff was much better.
Well, that.
So you flared a little bit high.
Okay.
That's about the only thing I noticed there.
All right.
I kind of threw the trim thing at you on short final, so.
French Valley traffic, Cessna 8432, Mike, it's over
That,
the
you were a little bit
making
aggressive on the
right
controls.
For the
Yeah.
left 45, runway
Let the plane
18,
fly.
French
It's not going to
Valley.
fall out of the sky. You know, we've already proven that. So what altitude are we going to turn crosswind at?
I was going to go at 1800.
Trim try 2000.
2000, okay.
Yeah, halfway to pattern was the old.
Unicom is turning base from runway 18, French Valley.
So halfway to pattern altitude is the old guidance. The new guidance is actually 300 feet pattern altitude per the FAA. So.
French Valley traffic, Cessna 3610 Echo 2700, descending to pattern altitude into the left 45 for the downwind of runway 18, French Valley.
Play Bob, get out of here. French Valley traffic, white Skyhawk, left crosswind, runway 18, staying in the pattern, French Valley. Close traffic.
French Valley, Mooney 71858 uniform is.
This is good for downwind distance, so start that turn the downwind.
French Valley traffic, Cessna 8432 Mike, left 45, runway 18, full stop, French Valley.
Alright, 45 for 18. Let them know you're turning onto the downwind.
French Valley traffic, white Skyhawk, turning downwind, runway 18. We've got the traffic in the 45 in sight.
Oh, there he is.
Roger, I'll look for you, French Valley.
We're behind him.
We're right behind you, 176.
French Valley traffic, Cessna 8432 Mike on downwind, approaching the LE, runway 18.
He's keeping it tight.
Yep, as he should. And now notice, had he crossed over, just joined the downwind, would have been out of the way.
Entering 45 for left downwind, 18, French Valley. This will be a stop and go.
Okay.
Oh, that guy went in real tight.
Good. Gets him out of our way.
French Valley traffic, Cessna 8432 Mike is turning left base, runway 18 for French Valley.
He's right there. Went up.
There he is, yep. Okay.
Cool. Being the touchdown point. So the big thing that students struggle with as you start on the downwind here is letting that nose come down. So flaps 10, let the nose come down.
French Valley traffic, Cessna 8432 Mike turning final, runway 18 for French Valley.
Go for it.
French Valley traffic, white Skyhawk, turning left base. We got the traffic in sight for 18, French Valley.
A little bit more aggressive on that base turn for me.
32 Mike is shot final, runway 18, full stop.
Now get out in front of the wing to look for traffic.
718.
Okay, that's a good tip.
715 Unicom is clearly active.
I'm saying 851 Unicom, which is driving me insane. Instead of uniform.
Oh, God.
So he is short final.
French Valley traffic 10 Echo is a beam, the number 1 for landing, runway 18, French Valley, and this will be a touch and go for 10 Echo at French Valley.
Cool, so he's behind us. Right's clear. You're going to overshoot this turn if you don't go now.
French Valley traffic, white Skyhawk, turning final, runway 18, French Valley.
Alright, where's Jim at? I don't see.
French Valley traffic, Cessna 3610 Echo, turning base 18, French Valley.
Alright, he's clearing the runway.
French Valley traffic, Cessna 8432 Mike, clear 18, French Valley.
Got gas, we got mixture.
The police! Don't forget the trim to help you.
It's so smooth aloft that once you get down here, it's...
Yeah, most of this is pilot-induced turbulence. Most of it's you.
Alright.
I promise. You're not the only one who does it, don't worry. Where's the center line?
French Valley traffic, 3610 Echo, turning final 18 for a touch and go, and then a pattern departure to the north for French Valley.
Whoa.
Easy, easy.
Ground traffic 8432 Mike.
Alright, go around, please. Add some power.
Back to 18.
My controls.
Your controls.
3 to Mike.
Cool. Alright. Your controls back, sir.
Okay, my
A
controls.
little bit of right rudder. Sweet. Go flaps 20.
Coming up.
Go flaps 10.
Coming up.
And your discretion, go clean. Sweet. So walk me through there. What do you think happened?
It's going a little fast.
Okay.
And then overcorrected on the flare.
Definitely.
Final 18 for touch and go, and then departure in the pattern to the north, French Valley. French Valley traffic helicopter 1 uniform, about 5 miles to the north at 2,900, maneuvering, French Valley.
Okay.
Is that more or less what you noticed?
Yeah, so you flared high initially.
Yeah.
When you went to correct that high flare, you let the nose come down a little bit too much.
Okay.
That scared you, and you flared again.
Yeah.
And when you flared again, you went, oh shit!
Yeah.
And as you did that, you added a little bit of rudder.
Okay.
Had you just over-flared it, I would have let you thump it on. But because you added the rudder, I took it. Yeah.
Okay. French Valley traffic, white Skyhawk turning left crosswind runway 18, French Valley.
So basically what happened there, Bill, you just got scared, man.
Yeah.
You're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Have I told you about the landing gear on 172s yet and what they're stressed to?
No.
All right. I'll let you get on the downwind, then I'll tell you about it.
French Valley Helicopter 7 Alpha Hotel, 6 miles east, maneuvering low level, French Valley.
French Valley traffic, white Skyhawk turning left downwind runway 18.
French Valley traffic 10 Echo, upwind 18, French Valley.
What's pattern altitude?
24.
French Valley, Mooney 7158 uniform is taking off on runway 18, French Valley.
Playbox Skywagon 89 Delta is left downwind 24.
So, there was a 777 that crashed in San Francisco, Asiana 214. This was back in 2013. Remember then that news clip came out, the We Too Low, Holy Folk, those guys?
Yes.
Yeah, so that was Asiana 214. That happened while I was in flight training. When the airplane crashed, cartwheeled, the rear seats experienced so much G-force that they actually folded back. The NTSB determined it was 16 Gs that those seats stressed to. Right, so a cartwheeled 777 does 16 Gs. These main gears are stressed to 17 Gs.
Wow.
So you could literally cartwheel a 777 and have fully functional landing gear on a 172.
Wow. All right.
So, don't worry about overstressing the gear.
Cessna 8432 Mike is taking off runway 18.
That doesn't mean you should try to make it smooth.
Yes.
But
Yes. Okay.
French Valley traffic 10 Echo, turning
back to your regularly scheduled programming.
For 18 with a departure to the north, French Valley.
Craft, please remain clear.
As a skydive aircraft. Cool, so we've done the power, we've started the pitch
French
down.
Valley traffic 10
Now you need some
Echo,
flappage.
downwind
There you
for
go.
18 with departing to the north, French Valley.
French Valley traffic, white Skyhawk turning left base runway 18, French Valley.
Cool, man.
Now it is a little windy though, isn't it?
A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. Not enough to cause that, but a little bit, yes.
Departing traffic, Cherokee 63 Whiskey is over the West Dam, Diamond Valley Lake, 3,000 feet southbound for Skinner Dam. Will remain at 3,000 feet between the two dams. Looking for that northbound traffic departing French Valley.
Yeah, French Valley traffic, I'll look for you too. I'm going to turn to the northwest a little bit. That's kind of my direction anyway, French Valley.
French Valley traffic, white Skyhawk turning final runway 18, French Valley.
French Valley traffic, Cessna 8432 Mike is on upwind runway 18 for left cross traffic. French
Sure
Valley.
is. And by the way, I think your speed control on the last one was just about perfect.
Cool, okay.
So 60 knots over the numbers, and I'm happy with that.
French Valley traffic, aircraft over the dam. I'm going to stay at 2,800 until I'm well clear of the area. I'm still northwest bound, French Valley.
French Valley, Mooney 7158 uniform is in downwind for runway 18 French Valley.
Yeah, French Valley traffic, Cherokee 63 Whiskey is just south of the West Dam, Diamond Valley Lake at 3,100 for Skinner Dam.
Roger, I'm just approaching the north extended runway of 18, and I'm departing the area now, 2,700 French Valley.
Okay, power out.
French Valley
fly it
traffic,
into the flare.
Nice
and gentle, nice and easy.
18 French Valley.
Good, a little bit more back pressure. Hold it right there. Hold it. As it sinks, add a little bit more. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. See?
I was thinking about our dear friend Jason Shepard on that one. Looking down the runway.
Yep, that'll do it.
Green, green, green.
There's the tires.
Anything cool on the ramp over there?
There's a Republic CB and a Beach 18 parked next to each other.
Oh, Beach 18.
Yeah, well, I'll have to take you over to Hemet sometime to introduce you to my friend with the Beach 18.
Look how gorgeous that looks.
Yeah, it's pretty, man.
Hey, you got a guy at Hemet with a Beach 18?
Yeah, he's got a couple of them.
A couple of them.
Yeah, he's got 2 Beach 18s, a DC-3.
French Valley,
a couple other things.
Mooney 7158 uniform is turning.
He's a toy collector.
18 French Valley.
Well, that one was better.
Much better. Let's see if we can do another one of those.
French Valley traffic, Cessna 8432 Mike is on the left downwind and the traffic on the base inside French Valley.
French Valley traffic, Cherokee 63 Whiskey is 2,500 over Skinner Dam for the 45. Have the downwind traffic in sight. We'll enter left downwind behind at number 3 for 18 French Valley.
French Valley traffic, White Skyhawk turning left, crosswind runway 18 French Valley.
Okay, he's over the
French
other
Valley
dam
traffic,
there.
Mike is turning left base for runway 18.
So that is Skinner Dam.
Yeah.
French Valley, Mooney 58 Unicom is 1 mile final French Valley.
You can start your downwind turn, just keep an eye out for him.
Final for taxiway 18 French Valley.
French Valley traffic, White Skyhawk turning left downwind runway 18 French Valley.
I got him in sight.
To Scotty Game Operation.
You got him in sight?
Yeah, I do.
12,500 below.
If you don't change anything, you'll be fine. He's just joining right in front of you right now, moving right to left. I'd slow back a little bit.
For full stop landing, 18 French Valley.
French Valley
was that the
traffic,
Mooney?
Cessna
It's Cherokee.
2 mile final,
Okay.
runway 18, touch and go, French Valley.
French Valley traffic, White Skyhawk left downwind runway 18. We've got the Cherokee on the downwind in sight.
And it is so green out here right
Traffic
now.
on final French Valley, you full stop.
Touch and go, French Valley.
French Valley traffic, Cherokee 60 Whiskey, left base. Full stop landing, 18 French Valley.
So we're following him.
French Valley traffic, Cessna 8432 Mike is 1 mile final, runway 18, touch and go, French Valley.
Oh yeah, there's that.
There was a Mooney, I'm not sure where he's at.
I think that's the guy that was on the 1 mile final right
yeah,
there.
I think that's might be the 172. Yeah,
It looks
36
like a
Mike, I think
172.
it's a 172. There's a Cherokee, we're a 172. There's a Mooney unknown. There's a
French
helicopter
Valley traffic,
inbound
Cherokee
to the
60
ramp.
Whiskey's final, 18 full stop, French Valley.
French Valley traffic, White Skyhawk turning left base 18 French Valley.
That doesn't help.
Nope.
Mooney 7158 uniform is clear of the active French Valley.
He's,
yeah,
yeah.
I see him.
Yeah, that is kind of annoying, isn't it?
Yeah.
French Valley traffic, Cessna 8432 Mike is on the go, runway 18, stay in the pattern, French Valley.
Maybe right when he's right over that road, I'll start making a turn.
Yeah, whatever works. Not like the runway has to be clear.
Yeah, the last time I was here for lunch with Julia, it was just blazing hot.
Yeah. Not so bad today.
Oh. French Valley traffic, white Skyhawk turning final, runway 18 French Valley.
Oh, we're stacking them up. Huh. It's a weird looking runway alignment.
Not pretty, is it?
And French Valley, 62 Whiskey is exiting Alpha 2, French Valley.
French Valley traffic, Cessna 68432 Mike, turning left crosswind runway 18, French Valley.
Ooh, there's a really pretty Range Rover down there. Sorry, sidetracked. Alright, so this time I want you to land on the center line.
Okay.
You're going to need some power. Don't sweat the stall horn. You know how much give that has.
French Valley traffic, Cessna 432 Mike on downwind, Aviv number, French Valley.
Power out. A little bit left rudder, please.
Whoa!
Found it.
Hello.
Found the ground.
French Valley traffic, Cessna 843 Mike, turning left.
So what was that?
18.
You came in a little bit too nose high. You were a little bit on the slow side. When you pulled the power, it was like, oh, we're here. So you didn't quite have the energy left to flare like you normally do.
Okay.
Then you pulled the power just a little bit high and a little bit too aggressively. Had you pulled it a little bit slower, that probably would have helped.
Okay. All right, little buddy.
French Valley traffic.
17G landing gear, Bill.
On final runway 18, French Valley.
I'm not giving you much input on final because I think you're working it out on your own. And it helps a lot better for your learning process if I let you figure it out, as opposed to me telling you, okay, you need this, that, and the other thing. So that's why I'm kind of just letting you figure it out.
Okay. French Valley traffic, white Skyhawk turning left crosswind, run 18 French Valley.
It's not that I'm not paying attention.
Well, I genuinely appreciate that. I think it's...
I will let you do everything except break the airplane and break me.
French Valley traffic, white Skyhawk turning left downwind, runway 18 French Valley.
I also think you're flying your pattern a little bit wide.
Yeah, and I was purposely making this a little tighter this time because I think you're right.
Yeah, you're winding up wide and high, so.
Yeah.
French Valley traffic, helicopter star 98, we are over the 15 freeway southbound 2000. We are 3.5 to the west, French Valley.
See, he did both.
Yeah.
French Valley traffic, helicopter 712 uniform, turning right crosswind down 118 French Valley.
Cool.
French Valley traffic, white Skyhawk, left downwind 18 French Valley.
I will give you the dealer's choice here. Would you like to try another one of those normal landings? Would you like to do a go-around, or would you like me to demonstrate a landing to you?
French Valley.
Demonstrate one.
Okay. Would you like to see a normal landing or a specialty landing?
Let's do a normal landing.
Okay, I can do a normal landing.
Okay.
Alright, there's the touchdown point, flaps to 10, pitching down and trimming. 1500 RPM, pitching for about 80-ish knots. Let it just start sinking on down. With this power at this pitch attitude, it will hit the speeds that I want. Mooney is taking the runway now, eventually, maybe. There it is. There we go. Good job, buddy. Cool. That's over my left shoulder blade. French Valley, the Skyhawk, left base, 18 French Valley, touch and go. A little bit of trim to help me out. Hey, look, there's a runway there. Mooney's not going to be a factor. Roll the wings level. As I do that, flaps to 20. Speed's good, 80 knots, a little bit on the fast side. Right's clear, nobody on the final. Lights are on, gear flaps, mixture. Cool, there's 70 knots. I'm going to need a touch of power here. I'm going to wind up a little bit short on energy. And we'll make this slow base turn to final.
And then continue a pattern and specialty?
Sure, if you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cessna traffic, helicopter star 98, we're going to be maneuvering low level, 2.8 south of the airport, and we'll stay at 1,800 below.
Okay. A little high, a little fast. We're going to add some flaps, fix both of those things. Power's looking good, flaps to 30. French Valley traffic, the Skyhawk is half mile final 18 French Valley. Cool. All right, I got my feet on the floor. Power's looking good, a little bit fast, a little bit high.
Your feet are on the floor?
Yep, so I have good rudder.
Yeah, French Valley traffic, helicopter star 98.
Because I don't want to land with the brakes on, right?
We're at 1,800.
Okay.
Yeah, so heels are on the floor. I misspoke.
Southeast.
Notice haven't done a whole lot to the power change, 100 or 200 RPM here and there, 60 to 65 knots, a little bit high, but I'm letting it sink a little bit in order to come on down here. A little bit gusty.
French Valley 7158.
Using the rudder now to point the nose where I want it, the ailerons to control the drift right and left. Power comes to idle.
18 French Valley.
Letting it sink, letting it sink, letting it sink. Nice slow pull. Nice and slow, nice and slow. A little bit high on the flare, and there you go. So not my best, not perfect. What happened there is I needed a little bit more flare in order to arrest that descent in the last second.
Okay.
I kind of just let it fall out of the sky.
Yeah.
Flaps selected up, coming up. Here comes the power. As I add power, I'm adding right rudder.
158 Mooney is on downwind for 18 French Valley.
There's our rotation. Right rudder as I rotate. Good on center line.
So you really just kind of let the nose kind of come off first.
Yep. Yeah, I try really hard not to pull the airplane off the ground.
Yeah.
I just let it do its thing. The only time I'm pulling the airplane off the ground is when I have a short runway and I need to clear an obstacle.
Okay.
So, cool. That help you at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you ready to fly again?
Yes.
All right, you have the flight controls, sir.
Flight controls.
I've got the helicopter in sight. He's off our nose. You won't be a factor.
Okay. Oh, yeah. He's coming over. He's coming this direction.
French Valley traffic, helicopter star 98, we're maneuvering 2.5.
You can start that turn.
Actually, to the southeast, low level, 1,800. We have the F1 traffic in sight.
Cool.
Roger that. French Valley traffic, white Skyhawk, turning left crosswind to runway 18 French Valley.
Cool. He's doing a patrol or something down there.
I'm going to go downwind.
Cool.
French Valley traffic, white Skyhawk, turning left downwind, runway 18 French Valley.
So it may help you because you're kind of running out of energy in the flare. Try final at about 65 instead of 60.
Okay.
I got the guy on base. And for these conditions, I think 65 would work pretty well. So.
Okay, so it's a little bit windier.
Yeah, a little bit of headwind.
French Valley, Mooney 7158 uniform is on final, 1 mile final for 18 French Valley.
French Valley traffic, white Skyhawk, left downwind, runway 18 French Valley.
Traffic, Sheriff's helicopter star 98, low level orbit 1.5 to the southeast. We'll be at 1,800 below. We're working a call over here, French Valley.
can't get over how gorgeous it is right now.
Yeah, it's nice, man.
French Valley traffic, white Skyhawk turning left base, runway 18, French Valley. I noticed that you were a little bit more, say, deliberate on the aileron movement. Like when you're square, you just kind of get it square.
Yep, get it there. Because you lose visibility in those turns, right?
Yeah.
So I want to be able to see as much as I can.
Okay.
And honestly, I was actually being a little bit over-aggressive with it. I think you've been doing fine with that.
Okay.
So that turn to final was just disgusting that I made, so. That was being used to Bonanza turn radius.
French Valley traffic, white Skyhawk turning final 18, French Valley. Definitely feel like I'm getting more used to the plunger.
Good.
French Valley, Mooney 58 uniform is clearly active.
So what you can do, instead of 1500 down final, if you want to keep the extra 5 knots, try 1600 and that'll help.
Okay.
16 to 17 will be fine.
There should be pattern mode in ForeFlight. Because it just keeps going into the
orbit,
taxiway.
a mile and a half southeast of the field, 1,800 below French Valley.
Easy. Don't get afraid. Start the flare, left rudder. Oh, beautiful.
Sweet.
Beautiful. Now we just need to move it about 5 feet down. Good recovery there.
Cool. That was still a little bit more.
I shouldn't be able to see the center line, Bill. Sweet. That's better. So that was really, really good.
Sweet, thank you.
I think that extra speed helped you quite a bit.
Yeah.
Let's do that again, shall we?
What is that thing?
What, the helicopter?
Oh, he's circling.
Yeah, he's orbiting that neighborhood.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he didn't say like sheriff or anything, did he? So
yeah, yes, so sheriff's helicopter.
Maneuvering 1.5 to the southeast, 1,800 below French Valley.
French Valley traffic, white Skyhawk turning left base, or left crosswind, runway 18, French Valley. Yeah, French Valley traffic, white Skyhawk turning left downwind, runway 18, French Valley.
I'm trying to figure out which house he's at. Oh, I see the sheriff's unit there.
Getting spicy over there?
Yeah, something's going on.
I'm putting the nav lights on just because it's a little bit cloud shadows.
Yep.
Alright, where was that other traffic guy? I think you said he was like 5 miles.
I thought it was the Mooney that was taxiing, but I would just call your downwind and see what happens.
French Valley traffic, white Skyhawk, left downwind, 18, French Valley. Hey, someone's on the...
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this one.
Airport, reach by 27 is inbound on the RNAV. Approximately 4 miles to the north, French Valley.
Start your base.
French Valley traffic, white Skyhawk turning left base, 18, French Valley.
Yep, we'll just kind of compress the pattern a little bit. So flaps 10, start your base. So what we'll do another normal landing like this, then I'm going to demonstrate a high alpha landing too, so the super slow speed one.
Okay.
Then I'm going to give you a forced landing in the pattern, pull the engine on you, and then I will demonstrate an interesting technique that I've been shown in 172s.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
Speed. If you get it in the white arc, I'll give you the flaps. Would you like flaps 20?
Yes, please. French Valley traffic, white Skyhawk turning final runway 18, French Valley.
Don't worry about being high. That will be fixed very, very quickly.
We're clear. We're heading south. French Valley.
Okay, flaps are yours.
Valley traffic, Reach Met 27 is on a 2-mile final for 18, Reach French Valley.
All right, so we'll need to keep it quick.
Yeah. French Valley traffic, white Skyhawk, short final runway 18.
And that Reach Met, are you guys a Pilatus?
We're the Eurocopter.
Okay. Sweet, you can slow down then.
He can fly slower than we can.
Yep.
French Valley, Mooney, 5-8 uniform holding short for
a little bit too much fire.
Traffic.
And catch it. Catch it. Oh, beautiful. Nice, you needed a little bit more left rudder.
Yeah.
Cool, let's do it.
You know what? On that rotation, and this may not be a good thing necessarily, but the plane wanted to fly, and as soon as I started to put back pressure, I went, oh, I should check airspeed's good.
Yeah, if it's ready to fly, it's ready to fly. You'll know. And you did.
Do you want to, so what we're going to do, are you going to fly this next one?
Yeah, so I'll fly the next one.
Okay.
Then I'll have you fly a forced landing.
Okay.
You know, engine failure in the pattern.
Do you want to take it now so you can set it to the downwind you want? Okay.
I got the flight controls.
Your controls.
I got the controls. And I'm kind of cheating a little bit because it's about to get busy. French Valley traffic, the Skyhawks, left crosswind, 18 French Valley. So this is the make kilo approach.
Valley, Reach Met 27 is clear of the active.
I love that that is our new name for that.
Yeah. It's actually called the high alpha approach.
But the make a kilo sounds good.
Yeah. French Valley, the Skyhawks turn left downwind, 18 French Valley.
French Valley, Mooney 7158 uniform is lining up on runway 18, staying in the pattern, French Valley.
Okay, gas lights, power, fuel tank, mags, all good.
The make kilo approach.
Yep. Should have it stopped within 500 feet.
Which is going to be halfway between the...
I will have it stopped before the second runway center line.
Green white RV,
okay.
starting 18 French Valley.
Oh, before the second center line?
Yeah. French Valley traffic, the Skyhawks turn in a tight left base 20. And RV, you got plenty of time, don't rush on our account. Okay. Okay, so here's some of the things that are unique about this. We're already flaps 30 and we're turning base.
Yeah, okay.
Already getting slow.
60 knots.
Trimming hard.
And when we were talking about this, you know, like being stable as early as possible is key.
Yep.
But since you're slowed down, even though we're on a short base, that's fine.
Right. French Valley Skyhawks turning about a half mile final 18 French Valley.
Is turning crosswind for runway 18 French Valley.
French Valley Skyhawk short final 18.
got 45 on the ground speed.
French Valley, Mooney 7158 uniform is turning downwind for 18 French Valley.
RV's on a left crosswind departure for French Valley.
Dude. Get out of town,
yeah,
dude.
and I had about 5 extra knots that I didn't want there.
Oh my god.
So, we'll do that again on a day that's not so gusty.
Yeah.
And I'll show you exactly how slow you can get it. But it was probably plus or minus 5 knots on the gust, so.
We were down to 35 ground speed on that.
Yeah. That's about right.
That's legit.
Yeah. Cool. Alright, I'm going to give you this one back.
Okay.
You're going to have an engine failure in the pattern.
Okay, my controls.
You have the controls, sir.
My controls. Okay, we got flaps up, we got everything's in. And the sky and the green and the clouds.
Yep. It's something, man. My pocket was buzzing. I need to make sure it's not somebody freaking out. It is not indeed.
French Valley traffic, white Skyhawk turning left crosswind, runway 18 French Valley.
French Valley 7158 uniform is turning final for runway 18 French Valley.
Cool, we are on the opposite ends of the merry-go-round.
Perfect.
French Valley traffic, white Skyhawk turning left downwind, 18 French Valley.
And let's see, where is he at?
Said final.
Yeah, but final's a big leg. You're a little bit far out here.
Yeah.
So about halfway up the wing strut is where you want the wing to be.
Okay.
So if it looks good to you, it looks good to you.
Yeah, that's halfway.
Cool. You're also about 150 feet high. Okay. My controls.
Your control.
Or my power. Alright, you just lost the engine, make the runway.
Okay.
If you fly with 2 hands, I'm going to start slapping you.
Sorry.
You can put your right hand anywhere you want, just don't add power.
Okay.
I shouldn't say anywhere you want. Anywhere within reason, though.
Traffic helicopter star 983.5 to the southeast, 2000, and we're eastbound. French Valley.
French Valley traffic, white Skyhawk turning left base 18 French Valley. Okay, gonna make that first.
So your goal is to make this as close to a normal approach as possible, right? So you're doing a really good job of that.
Is that guy gonna get off the runway?
I'm wondering the same thing.
There he goes. French Valley traffic, white Skyhawk turning final 18 French Valley.
Keep that nose down. You want to have the extra speed to bleed if you need to. Very good. Looking really good, Bill.
French Valley 7158 uniform is clear of the active. Taxiing back to Jet Center, French Valley.
Oh, you had it. You needed a little bit of left.
Yeah. Well, I left that third notch of flaps alone.
Yep. Nothing wrong with that. Flaps or landings are approved between flaps 0 and flaps 30 in this airplane. Oh, the Duchess is leaving.
Okay, is this one your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Ready?
Yep.
I got the controls.
Your controls.
And then what we'll do, we'll land, make it a full stop, taxi back, and I'm going to give you a challenge.
Red and white RVs
for how we're getting home.
Left traffic 18.
Okay.
Part of that's going to be figuring out what the hell the weather's doing at home, too.
Yeah.
Whether we're going to need to go IFR or not to get back. I don't think we're going to, but...
Yeah, worst case, we just scoot up by Corona.
Yeah. I got something else in mind, but we'll see what we can do here.
Oh, we're going to be full stop on this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll give you the challenge once we're on the ground. You can start working on it. I'll taxi us back to the runway. If
okay.
We're ready? We're ready.
Okay.
French Valley traffic to Skyhawks, left crosswind, 18 French Valley.
RV's got the crosswind. I'll move in behind you here.
Thanks. We're going to keep it a really tight turn, a really tight pattern. French Valley traffic, Skyhawks, left downwind to 18 French Valley. Okay, lights, mixture, flaps, throttle, mags, master. Alright, so I think I failed your engine right about the windsock there and where the segmented circle is, right?
Yeah.
So the difference was you went for best glide, did that, right?
Yeah. Oh, what?
French Valley, the Skyhawks, tight left base, 18 French Valley. Pre-checks, flaps 10. Finals clear.
And flaps 10, you're 110, right?
Yeah.
RV's downwind, touch and go.
This is what I'm talking about right here.
Skyhawk, turn short, final 18. I was just waiting for it to run out of energy. We're here. Engine failure to on deck in less than 60 seconds.
That's what I'm talking about, dude. That's where it's at.
That's why I think engine failure thought process is a little bit kind of wonky, the way we teach it, because you go to the minimum energy state, right? You go to best glide, and you're kind of just milking it to the runway.
Right.
Why would you put yourself in a situation where you're at your minimum energy?
Yeah.
Right? That's my theory.